Okay, Coach, it is always a celebration here in New Orleans, and we are just outside of the French Quarter at the Mercedes-Benz Superdome. This is what it looked like just a moment ago in the heart of New Orleans. Folks, there's no place for this noise to go in the Superdome. It is loud, and these fans are ready for football as their Saints get ready to do battle with the Carolina Panthers. The final playoff push is upon us. It's Week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. Breeze now on first down. That'll be complete to Cook. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. 14 yards is the pickup. First down, New Orleans.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a first and 10. They run with a former Viking and Raider. It's Latavius Murray. And able to get this one all the way up to about the 46-yard line.
Next, the receivers help spread the defense out, and they were able to come through with a slashing run.
Well, to that point, it's going to be interesting to see the personnel chess match as this one progresses.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Can they continue to create running lanes out of passing sets? And if so, it's going to be a long day for the defense.
This is Murray. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line.
Brought down back at the 43-yard line.
Ready? 95-56, 95-56.
It's on field. It's on field. Hey, it's all around.
What is that?
Now Breeze on third down. And this is Cook with the ground. 12 yards there, good for a Saints first down.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
So from Panther territory now, it's first and 10 at the 45-yard line. They'll run the counter with Murray. And able to push forward for right around 3 yards down to the 42.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
A shotgun handoff. This is Murray now. Not much there. Maybe a couple as he's taken down at the 40.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
Open man is Michael Thomas. And he's going to get to the 31, enough for the first down. Breeze on the hook up to Thomas for the New Orleans first.
That's good for the Saints.
Ready.
Yellow lady. First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
I got you.
Good, 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 good. I'm forward. Ready.
On first and 10, here's Breeze.
Breeze pass.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
Watch the screen.
Breeze again here on 2nd and 10. This is complete to Michael Thomas. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 13-yard line.
Clearly, every time the Saints put together a game plan, they plan to get Michael Thomas involved early and often. 125 catches in 2018, the most in the NFL. Not bad for a kid in Pop Warner football that only played the minimum number of plays every game.
On first down, Murray. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
That's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
Check nine, check nine.
Dwayne Washington, his first carry. Now a loose football. The ball comes out, and it's picked up by the Panthers. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So the defense there, opportunistic.
It's nice to give them credit, isn't it? Because so many times it's more a matter of what the offensive guy didn't do. He didn't secure the ball, didn't cover up. In this case, let's just give credit to where it belongs. Knocked it free, made a big play.
56, right there, 56. I smell fear now.
A first carry for Christian McCaffrey, who made his first Pro Bowl last year. Well, that gives him a little room, but not much. A gain of 2 to the 5. Big Sheldon Rankins there to bring him down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 5-yard line.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Newton going to hand it off to McCaffrey. And they take this up near the 30 before he's taken down. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. I don't think that's what the defensive coordinator had in mind there. You got him pinned back inside the 5, and then you let him rip off that long run.
You're already anticipating the film session, aren't you?
There's going to be some anger.
Yeah, it's not going to be at the greatest hits, is it? Because they didn't hit anyone on that play. Supposed to have them pinned back deep. Instead, they leave a big crack, a gaping hole, and guess what? They're in bad position right now.
Now Newton. And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. Cameron Jordan in there to get him. And on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. Here's Newton. Gets this to his running back. It's Christian McCaffrey. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. The former Florida Gator, Jordan Scarlett, the rookie with a carry. And they'll get him down here at about the 42. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 42-yard line.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
Watch the pass.
On the jet sweep, here comes Moore. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. We're scoreless after one. Panther football to start quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. This is Newton off the play fake to McCaffrey. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 14-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left. We're only in November, but they would be a wild card team. And he's got him in, complete. LaTuan it. Touchdown, New Orleans. Michael Thomas with touchdown number 8 on the year. As his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. What's good on the extra point? And it's now a 7-0 game. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And still a lot of football to be played in this season. We're only in November. A lot can happen between now and January. But if it ended today, they would just be on the outside of the playoff picture looking in. So a lot to fight for.
Yeah, and wasn't it interesting in our meeting with the coaching staff that they all made sure to let us know, we know where we are right now, but the playoffs don't start tomorrow. We still got some time, and they plan on putting it together, formulating a streak, got the whole month of December still left to play. They think they can get in.
And they made it very obvious to us that there's no playoff talk in the locker room right now. It's win this game and look to next week.
Excellent focus.
Now a play fake, and it's Newton. He finds his man, the tight end Olsen.
Let's go, boys. Let's go.
It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
Yeah, Greg Olsen's back for his 13th NFL season. The last 9 have been in a Panthers uniform. Only 9 games for him a year ago, 7 the season before due to injuries. But when healthy, a 1,000-yard receiver in 2014, 15, and 16.
25, check 25, check 25.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Let's go, Heavy. Let's go, Heavy. Heavy, what you got? What you got, Heavy? What you got, Heavy?
Throwing on 2nd down, Newton. And he's got the hook up to Moore. 12 yards there and a first down.
A gain of 12.
DJ Moore went through some ups and downs his rookie season, but really came on strong late in the year. Finished with 55 catches, the most among Panthers not named Christian McCaffrey. And now with Devin Funchess gone to Indianapolis, he's going to be the true WR1 for the Panthers.
So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Now it's Newton. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
It is tough to complete passes against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation, and there the defense won the battle.
Ready.
Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Newton. Flushed out right. And this is taken in at the 5. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Curtis Samuel, his 3rd touchdown now on the year, as they are now on the board here in the first half. Extra point try good by Gano. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And last time the formula was pretty simple. 1-play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, 1-play drive is exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was real easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
Yeah, we'll see if it's that easy here.
And the Saints, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Ready.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Coming this way, here we go.
Murray. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down, a very solid gain on that play.
At the 41-yard line.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Let's go. Pick it up, Steve.
Now Breeze on the bootleg. Escaping the pressure right.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6.
Let him.
55. Watch the right.
Hey, Alpha.
Check 55 to Mike. Check 55 to Mike. Hey, that QB's trash. Let's go.
Working from the gun, it's Breeze. Complete. Smith has it. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a 1st down.
That's another Saints 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Ready.
98. Watch 98.
5-8.
Check tight. Check tight. Check. Crouch. Crouch. Under. Crouch. Tonight. You got that. You got that.
They'll run on first down. Murray. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line.
Perfectly designed blitz right there. They took that one from the grease board to the field because they were able to free up their linebacker to get into the backfield and spill the play.
Ready. Yellow lady, yellow lady.
Let's go, tight end. Let's go right here now.
On 2nd and 11 now. Breeze. Going for the deep ball. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a third down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Shotgun now for Breeze. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Third catch of this first half for him, and this one is a first down.
That's good for the Saints. First down. First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Ready.
Breeze now 7 of 10 here in this first half, and he's got a first and 10. He throws and he hits the slant route to Thomas. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Michael Thomas, his second touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the Saints have taken the lead. Lutz with the extra point. And that makes the score 14-7. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They trail a one-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up first and 10. So a jump there defensively.
And it's a killer. Watch the football. Don't move across the line of scrimmage until the ball moves.
Ready.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
13 yards, first down, Panthers. And now he's really knocking on the door for 700. That is career catch 699.
Ready.
Right there, 56. Let's go, defense. Let's go, defense. Here we go.
McCaffrey. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. David Onyemata there on the tackle.
No gain on the play. Second and 10 at the 42-yard line.
We've hit the 2-minute mark in the second quarter, 14-7. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
Now here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 29-yard line. That reception, it brings him up to the 700 plateau. He's at 700 career NFL catches now.
And that club in baseball, a rather exclusive club and one we talk about all the time. In football, puts you in the top 50 all-time range. Not so bad either.
On first down, it's Newton. And they've got the hook up. This is Olsen.
That's it, baby.
That throw good for 4. It's second down.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Now a give, right side McCaffrey. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
And for the Saints here on 3rd down, an extra defensive back on the field.
Come on, QB, come on. Out. Shoot.
They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. This will be, 38 yards out. And the 10-year vet knocks it through the goalpost. So we've reached halftime here in a 4-point game. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Set now to go for the 3rd quarter. The Saints have the lead and set to receive the kick. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Gun.
47 is the mic. Record.
Newton to throw. And he's got McCaffrey open, complete. It'll be a gain of 8 yards. And that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard.
Set, ready?
Check my 46. Okay, just like that. Check. He's coming. We got something.
3rd down, here's McCaffrey. And he will have a 1st down as they get him to the ground at the 37. Just a gain of a couple, but good enough to keep the drive rolling.
Ready?
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
We ain't beginning to tear you up.
Ready?
Here's McCaffrey. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Newton now to throw. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 11 yards there, 1st down.
1st down, Carolina.
So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. This is McCaffrey. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. The Panthers have the 1st. It's a gain of 12.
Set. Ready?
Let's go. Watch out.
20.
Now it's Newton here off the bootleg. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. That's Greg Little, 2nd-round pick from Ole Miss. He's the guilty party. They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty.
Check your hot read. Check. Switch. Hey, check 24.
McCaffrey following the penalty. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. Without the previous penalty, that would have been a 1st down. Instead, it's just a gain of 10.
Brings up 2nd down at the Saints' 36-yard line.
Ready?
56. We own it.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Newton. And he's taken down here by the Saints. Give the sack to David Onyemata, the product of Nigeria by way of Canada.
Well, nothing takes a start to have a good drive, quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
No, now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
So now Cam leads the Panthers up following the sack. Carolina facing 3rd and long. A shotgun snap for Newton. Cam fighting. He lost the football. It's out.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
On the return, Harris. Yeah, that's a 48-yard punt with the coverage holding him to 3 on the return. And the Saints will take over with a 1st and 10 deep in their own territory. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They have the lead here. Well, we talk a lot about pregame speeches. What are halftime speeches like?
For the most part, not nearly as emotional. They're a lot more clinical. Every now and then, though, they'll get after you if they think they need to light a fire. But in this case, let's go into the virtual locker room, because here's what I think happened. They got in there and they said, listen, let's take control right away. Defense, we got the lead. Defense, don't give up any points. Turn the ball back over to the offense and let them go down and score and give us more of a cushion in the game. Check so far. Defense shut them down. Let's see if the offense gets done.
On 2nd and 11 now. Breeze. And he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line, it's a sack.
Well, let's go ahead and detail this situation here. 3rd and long coming up. Back near your own goal line. I would be very hesitant about throwing the football in this situation.
Maybe just run up the middle?
Yeah, I think that might be the spot for them. You got to try and find some space for your punter because you don't want him backed up where he has to alter what he does.
Check. Not 59. Mine's 59. We ain't giving up nothing today. 36.
On 3rd and long, it's Breeze. He's going to launch this thing. And got his man complete. Touchdown, New Orleans. Michael Thomas, 95 yards. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further. Looks good on the extra point. And that makes it a 21-10 game. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive.
Here we go.
And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Say Nate. Hey.
To throw again. Newton. His throw incomplete. Christian McCaffrey, last year's catch leader among running backs, the intended receiver. And it's third down.
Ready? 780, 56, check 56. Get in the weight room. Get in the weight room. Check, check, check. 8, 8. Wheel.
Out of the gun, Newton. And that is incomplete.
We're into the second half now. This is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off. Pilardi now on to punt as he sends this one away. There, this punt will go out of bounds. I think it'll be inside the 25, and it will. Right at the 24-yard line is where they'll spot it. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And they've got the lead here getting late into the third quarter. And the passing game for them, it's been terrific. We've seen that, but the rushing game almost non-existent.
And with the lead and trying to finish this game off, they need the running game to come back to life. They need to get sparked that way, take some time off the clock, and keep the ball away from their opponents.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 24-yard line.
From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10.
Let's see what you got. You kill. Check 6 guys. Check, check. Lock you 6-6. Pull it high.
They run the counter. Scott. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 12 yards there and a first down. Interior of that line blocked really well on that run, but also the two tight ends, they blocked well too.
Not only have they scouted the line of scrimmage, with their agility, they can get upfield and hit moving targets like linebackers, defensive backs. They do a really good job helping out the running game.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Get him, get him, get him.
They'll run with Scott. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. It'll be a Saints first down on a pickup of 13.
That's another Saints first down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. From midfield, here's Breeze. And he's going to have the hook up to Scott. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And it's picked up by the Panthers. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line.
Partner, that one looked like it was over. I mean, they had control, had the football, and the defense had to make a play in order to keep them in the game. That's exactly what they did.
And now that door ajar, 2-score game, so hold on here, not done in the fourth. So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10. Following the fumble recovery, Newton. He's going to float this one deep right side. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. The defense gets him the ball via the turnover. Now can this offense cash in? First and goal.
Alert 3, alert 3, alert 3. No.
They'll try to run with McCaffrey. Only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on them.
20.
Here's second and goal, operating from the 8-yard line. Newton. And he will score. Touchdown, Panthers. Cam Newton with his second touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season, as his guys are back within a single score. So a big play coming for the Panthers. They'll go for 2. From the gun, here's Newton. And he's going to go down just outside of the 5, right around the 6-yard line.
Good job.
Gano now following the touchdown, here to kick it away.
Come on, baby. Let's go.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And last drive, obviously not what you're looking for. You've got the lead. You got to protect the football.
So in other words, someone got lucky because they've been moving the ball really well and wearing them down. In this case, though, giving up the football doesn't make them very happy. They can't wait to get back out there and atone for it.
Yeah, try to atone for it here on this drive. And this is caught. I think he got that with one hand.
Complete to Jared Cook.
It's got to the point where we see guys like that make that type of a catch. Not fair goes through my brain. That size, that speed, and now they're acting like wide receivers too.
Yeah, tight end one-handed catches. They're kind of like wide receiver one-handed catches nowadays.
Just not right.
Throwing again on second down. Breeze. Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack. K1 short with a sack. That's 315 pounds of man right there.
Third down.
Ready. Yellow waiting.
Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. The Panthers turn to their nickel set here as they get ready for third down. From the gun, it's Breeze. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's fourth down. Critical play in this football game because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
Take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive.
Double dog. That's the
The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. And he will lose yardage on the play. Back at his own. Yard line.
Brought down back at the 19-yard line.
So the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14.
Great.
Here's Newton. Looking middle, and it's incomplete. The former Bill, Chris Hogan, the intended receiver. But now it's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Go.
So that'll back them up 5. Every penalty so critical at this stage of the game, as now they've got it 3rd and long.
Mike 56. You don't want none, baby. You don't want none. Hey, you don't want to see me.
Operating from the gun. Newton. And this is caught. He hits more. A good pickup there, 22. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Newton now perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10.
Check nickel.
Draw play as Newton gives to McCaffrey. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2. At the 40.
8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2.
He's crossing. He's checking crack. Alert flat.
Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time.
He was brought down by Eli.
They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
First down, Carolina.
Check, 47. Blue down.
On 1st down, Newton. And that's complete to McCaffrey. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down. Newton now 11 of 17 passing thus far. He's got his guys a 1st and 10.
Switch gears. Check 24, check 24.
Now a run with McCaffrey. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Christian McCaffrey, his 14th touchdown now on the year. And the Panthers are going to jump back in front. So now an extra point doesn't help much. They'll try to go for 2 to make the difference a field goal, and they can lead it by 3.
And 58 is the mic. Go 58 is the mic.
It's going to be a long day.
From the gun, Newton. It's complete, and he'll get into the end zone as the 2-point conversion is successful.
Saints 21.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Ready.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense.
Strip that ball.
And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
It'll be a Saints 1st down on a pickup of 13.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
Ready.
Drew Brees, 6 fourth-quarter comebacks a season ago, and that led the NFL. He'll try to deliver another one. Now this one to his running back out of the backfield.
Brees complete to Boston Scott. A 3-yard pickup brings up
3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Go team, spell.
And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB. And Thomas has it. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 11 yards there, 1st down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch.
You get blocked, me. You get blocked.
To throw is Breeze. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. K1 short. In there to drop him as that clock continues to run. set them back 5.
Boom! That's how we do it. Break. You ready? 54 Mike. I'm going to run you over. I'm going to run you over.
Now Breeze. He's going to... It's caught inside the 25. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Ready.
So a big play as it gets them all the way down to the 20 now for first and 10. Into the red zone, it's Breeze. He gets it to Thomas. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the first down completion. He has been terrific today, hasn't he?
Yeah, absolutely running flawless 2-minute drill right here. This has been quarterbacking 101 with a flourish.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. I want to go back to something you said in the first quarter about winning.
Is it a positive?
It is a positive.
Okay.
About winning the turnover battle. As a visiting team, as an underdog, you were right. They've done just that, and look where it's gotten them.
It's part of the formula. When you go on the road, as you mentioned, being an underdog, winning the turnover battle is a big key, and this one's playing out in this one.
The Saints on 3rd down, they have been superb. 5 for 6 to this point. Here it's 3rd and 2. And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense. That'll be their 3rd and final stoppage here as we step aside. Back to throw, Breeze. This will be caught at about the 6. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. That's what they need right now. Get the 1st down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
They come out here in the eye. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown, and that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. They'll try to run it in with Murray. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. As the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game. Back at the 5-yard line now, 2nd and goal. Breeze to throw. And this is caught. Touchdown. And they've taken the lead here in the final minute.
How many people are watching this one right here who gave up? Because that score, they might want to try and rush back into this stadium.
Yeah, what looks like is going to be the game-deciding score, although a little bit of time left, so you can't count your chickens before they're hatched.
Well, they better come back in here and watch this one because you and I, we're not going anywhere. We want to see this one play out.
And they're going to take it all the way down and just take the delay. And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves them back 5. Lutz will look to add the extra point. And that will make this a 4-point game. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Critical condition here, obviously. Got to hope to get something quick right and then maybe take that shot deep.
And once they do take the big shot, you've got to worry on defense. Of course, no one getting behind the defense and make it an easy throw. But nowadays, it's not just the ball being tipped in the air and people in the end zone in a cluster. It's that guy that's short of the end zone who comes up and ends up making the play because he goes unguarded. So there's a lot to think about if you're playing defense in this situation.
We'll see if they can cover all their bases. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
56, check 56. Hey, watch the slant, watch the slant.
Great.
Back to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left. Coverage there by Von Bell.
It's 3rd down and 5 yards to go.
The Panthers on 3rd down. 2 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5.
56.
They'll look to throw. And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. Sheldon Rankins abruptly ends that play with a sack. Well, we saw a close game that kept us on the edge of our seats down to that final whistle. And right before that final whistle, defense with one last exclamation mark there getting the sack to end it.
I love how you phrased it because we were waiting to see what would happen. Obviously, we thought something would happen downfield. Instead, it happens in the offensive backfield, and that's your ball game.
So for the Saints, they keep pace in the playoff race as they move to 8-3 on the year. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Atlanta Falcons. Meanwhile, for Carolina, it's starting to look like it won't be their year as they drop to 5-6. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.